Hey folks, it's getting cooler and cooler, the weather, and then all the leaves are changing color. All that means is it's the season for pumpkin everything. But in the name of pumpkin everything, people just add cinnamon and nutmeg to everything, but not actually pumpkin. The first ingredient of a pumpkin pie should be pumpkin. So this is a large can of pumpkin puree. I did not find a small can. This is how orange it looks. It does not have anything else, it's just roasted pumpkin pureed. This is a large can, I'm going to use half of it. You could use one whole small can. So the first ingredient is of course pumpkin puree. I'm going to set that aside. And for one small can or half a large can of pumpkin puree, I'm going to add half cup of brown sugar, right? Or any vegan sugar that you like. And you could add up to 1 cup, but I like things subtle sweet and not super sweet. So this is half cup of brown sugar. Then I'm going to make my own pumpkin spice mix. Or you could also go and buy it at exorbitant prices of $9 a bottle. All it is half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. Mix them all together and there you have your pumpkin spice. That's easy. You could also add a bit of cloves, but these 3 do the trick. Then I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch to gel everything together. We're not using any eggs. And then 1 whole cup of any vegan milk, but full fat coconut milk is the best. And for the crust, the easiest thing to do is to buy pie crusts from the store. I opened the package, there were 2 pie crusts. I used 1 to line the tin. Nice flush and smooth. You don't have to, and you shouldn't be applying any grease to the tin. Just put the pie crust down. And then what we are going to do is prick the pie crust. This pricking makes sure that it does not balloon up and stays flat. So liberally prick it. With a fork, of course. That is done, we need to firm up the pie case before we add the filling in. To do that, I am going to blind bake it or bake it without the filling. Now I have an aluminum foil, and into that you could add any kind of dry beans or rice just to push everything down so it does not inflate. And this goes into a 350 degree Fahrenheit oven or 175 degree Celsius oven for 10 minutes. While the pie crust is firming up in the oven, let's make the filling. So this is my blender jar, and I'm going to add all of the ingredients into this jar and then give it a whir. That's it. It's very simple. Okay, everything is in and it's going to be blended right now. There you have it, the pumpkin pie filling. It smells like pumpkin and it is made full of pumpkin. So there's no doubt this is pumpkin filling. The crust has been in for 10 minutes and it's slightly browned and it's firm now. So I'm going to carefully remove the rice and then pour the filling in. This is pretty hot, so make sure that you are very careful about it. Alright, so I'm going to fill it with the filling. Okay, that's a nice custard without any eggs. And this goes back into the 350 Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius oven for 1 hour. This is a slow bake and slow cool kind of thing, but you know that this is the real deal. Back into the oven. Voila, there it is, folks. In all its glory, the pumpkin pie. We just need to wait for this to cool. It can sit on the counter for the next hour or so and get it to an eatable temperature. All it needs now is a little trim around the edges and cooling time of about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And once it's back to room temperature, you could eat it directly, or you could put a cover on top, put it in the fridge and eat it whenever. Unfortunately, this time for me, I have to wait 1 hour and trim the edges before I can eat. But I'm sure that you will make this pumpkin pie at home. Until next time, see you. Bye-bye.